welcome back. Today's episode is the ugly truth about narcissists. No one warns you. Nobody prepares you for the damage a narcissist causes. Not the loud arguments, not the insults, not the arrogance. The real damage is slow, quiet, and psychological. You don't realize you are being destroyed when it's happening because narcissists don't attack you directly, they reshape you. By the time you wake up, you are not even sure who you used to be. And today I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This is the ugly truth about narcissists. The part people avoid because it's uncomfortable. If you have ever felt smaller around someone, or maybe confused after conversations, or maybe you felt the guilt without even knowing why, this video will explain exactly what happened to you. Part 1. Narcissists are not confident. They are deeply insecure. One of the biggest lies is that narcissists are confident. No, they are not. True confidence is quiet. Narcissism is often loud, defensive, reactive. A narcissist needs to feel superior because inside they feel inferior. And that's why they talk down to you, they interrupt you, they correct you, they mock you and compare themselves to you. They are not there to educate you, but to regulate their own fragile self-esteem. Every time they bring you down, they temporarily feel stable, and that's why it never stops. Part 2. Narcissists don't communicate, they dominate. Healthy people communicate to understand. Narcissists communicate to win control, to confuse you, to assert dominance. They don't listen, they wait. They don't ask questions, but they accuse you of the very things they have done. They don't resolve conflicts, they shift blame, and that's why conversations often feel exhausting. When you live doubting yourself. When they live energized because narcissists feed on power influence. Part 3. The ugly truth: narcissists need you to be smaller than them. Here is the part no one wants us to say. A narcissist cannot tolerate your growth. If you improve, they feel threatened, because if you become confident, they feel exposed. If you become independent, they panic. So they subtly sabotage you, not loudly but quietly. They discourage your goals, downplay your achievements, joke about your dreams, ask you questions about your decisions, and they plant doubts. All while they are pretending to support you, because if you grow, they lose control. Part 4. Gaslighting, the weapon that breaks you time slowly over time. Gaslighting is not just lying, it is rewriting the reality. A narcissist will deny things they have said, change details, accuse you of overreacting, call you sensitive, say that never happened, and over time you stop trusting your own memory, and you start asking, maybe I'm crazy, or maybe there's something wrong with me. And that is the goal. A confused person is easier to control than a confident one. Part 5. Why narcissists never truly apologize. A real apology requires accountability, empathy, and humility. Narcissists cannot tolerate any of those, so their apology sounds like, I'm sorry you felt that way, I'm sorry but you misunderstood me, or you made me act like that, or you made me act that way. These are not apologies, they are deflections, because admitting a fault would collapse the false self they built. Part 6. Why silence terrifies the narcissist. Nothing scares a narcissist more than silence. Not anger, not confrontation, but silence. Why? Because silence means no supply, no validation, and no reaction, and no control. When you stop explaining yourself, when you stop defending yourself, when you stop chasing closure, the narcissist goes crazy. Why? Because they start to provoke you, bait you, insult you, anything to pull you back into their control. Part 7. The ugly truth: narcissists don't want don't love you. They don't want to love. This is hard to accept because narcissists do not want love. They want attention, admiration, obedience, emotional labor, and reassurance. Love requires equality. Equality feels threatening to them. So, what they call love is actually ownership. Part 8. How do you finally win? You don't win by proving your point. You don't win by explaining yourself. You don't win by exposing them. You win by becoming emotionally unavailable, setting boundaries, limiting access, choosing peace, reclaiming your identity, and the narcissist loses power the moment you stop needing their approval and validation. The ugliest truth about narcissists: they don't destroy you because you are weak, they try to destroy you because you are strong. And the moment you remember who you used to be or who you are, they lose control and they are lost forever. And the game is finished. If you have seen or dealt with this type of person, please let us know in the comments. Until next time, stay safe, stay strong, and take care. Bye now.